Season 5. My name is Divas, and I'm here to give you a show like no other. Last week was the season finale of the Mature Look season, and I must say, so much to hear, so much to learn, and so much to put action to. You can go to our Facebook page and tell us if the Mature Look season was beneficial to you. This week it's a bit different. In previous seasons, we've been talking to mostly socialites from Bulawayo. But guess what? Today we have Kwekwe in the house, and I'm talking to an award-winning hip-hop artist. His name is Lovejoy Matare, aka Lkat. Stay with us. This week we have Kwekwe in the house. The funny thing is, when we get inboxes on Facebook, some people actually think we're in Harare. But for the record, we are based in Bulawayo, and this week we have Kwekwe in the house. And to represent Kwekwe is
Lkat from Kwekwe, Seed of Gold.
Firstly, before anything else, tell me, what is your real name, and what the heck is Lkat anyway, and what does it mean?
My real name is Lovejoy Matare, and Lkat is an abbreviation or an acronym of what I am musically. Metaphorically and lyrically, I precipitate. I'm a catalyst. It just like symbolizes lyrical catalyst. It's an abbreviation for lyrical catalyst. Okay. The L for lyrical, then Kat for catalyst.
You've been based in Kwekwe, a very small city. How difficult or how easy has it been to start and build on your music career?
Diva, being in a small city, we have a lot of difficulties and limitations. Like in relation to Kwekwe now, we have a shortage of recording studios, recording companies, publishing companies, which are all tools for a professional and successful musician. So to be where I am like now, a successful musician and professional musician, it took me a milestone. I had to stretch. So it's so hard to be a professional and successful musician with less resources. And considering Kwekwe now, we have less resources, minimum resources.
Life in Kwekwe, how is it? Because people from bigger cities can't really imagine life there, because we are used to passing through Kwekwe, going to Harare or coming to Bulawayo. So how is it really?
You all can't afford to be in Kwekwe, you just afford to pass through. Well, I can say, being Kwekwe is just so beautiful, and being raised and based in Kwekwe, it's a blessing, I'll say.
So tell me about your childhood. Was it easy for you, and what kind of a child were you? Some are bullies and some keep to themselves. So what kind of child were you?
I would say I was a well-mannered, disciplined child. For I was raised in a Christian family, a God-fearing family. So everything that I did growing up, I did under God's direction and guidance. So I was a well-mannered kid, though I had some of those moments. But overall, yeah, I was a disciplined child. As you can see, I'm just one of them.
People whose families support what they do obviously have an advantage over those that don't. So how does your family feel about your music? And I'm really thinking about a situation whereby everyone could be thinking you're better off as a doctor or something else.
Well, I'll say my family don't support my music. True, they don't.
Really?
So they don't understand it, in a sense. They think I'm better off as an electrical engineer. For I ever cared for that, I graduated for that. But I do believe, and I'll make them believe one day that this is what I want and this is what I'm doing. So, yeah.
So what is it that you're doing to make sure that at the end of the day, they end up believing in what you do?
I'm doing a lot, trust me. I've won awards. I've been on radio, I've been on TV, I've been everywhere. I've been doing charity work. I've been doing community work for Kwekwe and Midlands as a whole. So I'll say they will believe one day when people say this is what you kids.
Yes, so watching Up Close and Personal. Thank you for staying with us. My name is Divas. You can go to our Facebook page, Up Close and Personal, on BBC TV, and tell us if you're enjoying the show. Don't forget to tell me if I'm looking good. Join us right after the break for more. Welcome back. You're still watching Up Close and Personal, and I'm hanging out with Lovejoy Matare, aka Lkat. And before the break, I said go to our Facebook page and tell me if I'm looking good. And he says, why can't I ask them if I'm looking good? So,
true,
yeah.
True. Am I looking good? Am I looking fly?
You mentioned something about doing something with a good child. Can you tell me which other musicians have you shared the stage with? And speaking about your music, do you feel that it's competitive enough to stand on international platforms?
Well, I can say I've shared stage with almost everyone, you know, from Tuku, Winkity, everyone. I've shared stage with almost everyone. And answering your second question, is my music competitive? Yes, I'll say it's competitive. Why? Because around 2013, last year, I released a single titled Fine Baby. It's an Afrobeat up-tempo song. It did well in Nigeria and got me a publishing deal in Nigeria. So I have a publishing company in Nigeria by the name Frisky Nation, which is marketing my music in West Africa. So it's competitive.
That's good.
Again, as P Square and all that. The bunch.
That's good. Speaking of international platforms, which international musicians do you look up to and why?
I must say Lkat, but now this is a different question. I'll say Kanye West.
You can't say yourself.
Now I'll say Kanye West. Why am I saying Kanye West? The reason is I have a lot in common with just one simile, which is his taste of women. I have a different taste of women.
I actually had a feeling you're going to go there.
No.
Yes.
I have a different taste with women as compared to Kanye West, but he's more or less like me in the sense that he's a producer, he's a writer, he's a lyricist, he's a businessman, and he's a composer. He's just like me.
Okay.
He's also a rapper.
Since you seem fairly young, how are you sure that music is something that you want to do for the rest of your life? Because we've heard of musicians that come up today, spend 2 or 3 years in the industry, then suddenly fade off into darkness and they're gone.
Well, I'm so certain because these are not just interests. There is talent involved, there is passion involved, there is the love involved. So I'm so certain the love and the passion and the talent will drive me to be a better, successful musician forever, for eternity.
So tell me, what do you call it in hip-hop? A freestyle?
A freestyle. I don't know
What's
about
a freestyle?
No, in hip-hop we don't do freestyles.
So are you saying there's nothing like a freestyle? What do you do?
I don't know. We just like go to the recording studio, hit the booth and record our songs.
Really?
I just know you want me to do a freestyle.
Yeah. Okay, so can you do a freestyle for us? But first define what a freestyle is.
A freestyle, in my sense, is something that comes off your head, like then.
Okay,
like
cool.
I'm gonna go diva, I'm gonna go me, I'm gonna go Lkat, I'm gonna go
cool.
we.
Because some artists that I've had on the show before, if I say do a freestyle, and then they just take a certain verse in their song and do it for us.
And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go freestyle. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a part of a vase, part of my work.
Oh, so you were just saying it so that you get out of it.
Ndinonyudza marepa ndiri chapter 9 constitution ndindine custod vana vangu ndobhadhira tuition vakuda beef but they were vegetarian ndinorwadza zvinonyadza make them suffer lyrical constipation zvazvinhu manze zvakumeka sense ngori wini manze usanzwe dzingori shanje zvanotaura doesn't click on a manze.
I thank you for staying with us. You're still watching Up Close and Personal. And I'm with Lovejoy Matare, aka Lkat, and he is a musician based in Kwekwe. Join us right after the break for more. Back, you're still watching Up Close and Personal, and if you're just joining us, I've been hanging out with Lovejoy Matare, aka Lkat, whatever that means. And I'm now hanging out with one of his friends, Bulawayo based, quite king. What up?
No, sharp. No,
What's up? Welcome back.
Thank you for having me for the second time.
Yes. I remember we had you in season 1.
Sure. Yes. Top.
And you were on fire.
Yeah, I remember. There were a lot of props there.
Yeah, I remember. So how you doing?
No, I'm good. And yourself?
I'm
I was 2015.
Hey, it's treating me well.
I can see you're looking good.
Yeah, getting fatter. He seems to be somebody who is fun to be around. Am I right?
Yeah, he is. And he's also humble. Really respect. That's the other thing I like about him, with really respect. Because you get artists who think big when they're small. They tell you what to do. But Jenna is humble. He's a nice guy. Easy to work with him.
Okay, that's cool. It's great to have you on the show once again.
Sure. Thanks.
And he was asking me, so is the POZ also going to do a freestyle? I'm tempted.
Keep in mind.
We are now back to Lkat, the cat in the house.
Yes, Lkat. Lkat with a K.
Aren't you afraid that will sound more like you're...
No, if we have more substance. Kate.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, now let's go to the interesting question.
Interesting. I'm so super scared now. I feel like melting already.
Don't be. By the way, I had an awesome chat with your friend, eh?
Is it?
Yeah, he's amazing.
Okay.
I've had him on the show before.
He is so amazing, trust me. I enjoy working with him
I
also.
wonder if he's single.
I don't know. I've been asking him the same question.
Okay. Alright. Anyway, let's move on. Describe your past relationships. What is it that you think could have made them fail? Yeah, because offset you were talking about being good to your girls and your exes.
No, this is more personal. Now trust me, this is
the
personal. Everyone is watching. This is now personal. Okay, I'll say my previous relationship, both of them, they were beautiful. They were all beautiful for I dated a beautiful woman. And woman with focus, woman with direction. Trust me, woman with names in the Zimbabwean community. Yeah, so I'll say they're all beautiful. In relation to why all relationship fell, not mine. Why a relationship fell?
In general.
Yes, insecurities. I'll say mistrust, miscommunication. Yeah, they make relationship fail.
Yeah.
But mine didn't stumble over that.
Okay. Over other reasons.
Yeah, maybe
natural phase.
Yeah, something like that.
You've been watching the program Up Close and Personal, Season 5, the very first episode, and we have spent an entire 30 minutes with a Kwekwe-based hip-hop artist, Lovejoy Matare, aka Lkat. And a big shout out to Kwekwe viewers for supporting your homeboy Lkat, and a big shout out to Lkat himself for representing Kwekwe. If you missed out on today's show, you can go to our YouTube channel and get some snippets on today's show. And if you want to ask some questions about our show, you can go to our Facebook page, Up Close and Personal, or VPTV. And if you want to talk to me directly, you can go to my Facebook page, and it's Nyasha Divas. And you can also follow me on Twitter. In the words of Eli Kamenov, the best things in life are unexpected because there were no expectations. My name is Nyasha Divas, and you've been watching Up Close and Personal. Thank you for listening.